Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is, what do people secretly assume about you? For that, we have three piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, let's get started. And guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile 1. Let's see, what do people secretly assume about you? All right. Okay. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. People assume that you have very high standards about yourself. Probably you have turned down a lot of people, so they think that you have got very high standards, or you're somebody who tend to, I'm saying both actually, who tend to always keep on pushing themselves out of their comfort zone. Your comfort zone is something which you do not want to stay at. Tulip, great passion. You're very passionate as an individual, also as a professional. You are a very passionate person, a passionate lover, a passionate professional. Yeah, that's what people assume about you. Broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, you have been through a phase. You have been through an unsuccessful situation, so which most of us tend to go through. All right, let's see. A period of ill health and depression. I'm saying the situation was so bad that it actually made you depressed. It gave you ill health. Anxiety, tension, those kind of things tend to actually make us depressed a lot more than we understand, we realize. So that is something I can see. And work, achievement, success. I'm saying you guys are workaholics. I'm saying you pulled yourself out of that situation by working really hard, and people just assume that you are naturally a workaholic kind of a person. All right, stock, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I'm saying a lot of you have faced a failure in your past, either business venture or your past career venture, and from there you restarted, and it gave you a lot of anxiety, depression, or maybe you've been disappointed by a friend, a partner, and from there you had to restart, but you restarted and have given birth to a new venture which is pretty successful. That's what people assume, that this is a person who is extremely tenacious in nature. They have a lot of grit and gumption about them. Yes, the egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. You guys are meticulous planners. You are one of those people who does not let life beat you down. Life has beaten you down, but you have taken that blow on your chins and have worked meticulously and worked very, very hard and in a meticulous manner, and have now got successful in life with your own hard work. Passion, fervor, zest, determination. These are the qualities that I can see in you. All right, you are like a beautiful butterfly, a change for the better. What I'm seeing is you are a person who has a lot of class. People also assume that you have a lot of class, a lot of poise, a lot of grace, and you have very high standards. You don't allow others to treat you with disrespect, to mistreat you. Even if you are asking for something from somebody, then also you do it with a lot of grace, and you don't let others mistreat you. As I said, I'm just trying to reposition the camera. Yeah. Right. You do not let others, disrespect you, mistreat you in any form or manner. For sure. Your aura, your body language, that's something that is very, it exudes an energy where you just shine brightly. You stand out. No matter what, you just tend to stand out. You have a lot of charisma, lot of very high self-esteem, independence. You're very intriguing. You're very independent. These are the things that people assume. Yeah, target goal oriented person. Yeah, you are an extremely goal oriented, very focused, as I said, very scrupulous, meticulous, regimented, focused kind of a person you are. Guaranteed success. Like, people literally assume that it's because of all the hard work and the work ethics that you've got that has given you the much awaited success that you're tasting today, the success that you have today. It's because of all the hard work and all the determination, zest that you put in your work. You're also pretty intimidating to a lot of people. People just, like, a lot of people, they might just stare at you and not approach. It's not because you're a bad person or anything, you are brusque with anybody. It's just that you are pretty intriguing, intimidating. You exude a lot of power and strength, and also a little bit witchy at times. You come across as something very dark, witchy as well, which tend to intimidate a lot of people. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Clearly, I'm seeing a lot of people have tried to make you to gaslight you, manipulate you. I'm seeing in your past you have faced certain real toxic scenarios where people gaslit you. People would try to twist you, to emotionally manipulate you in order to get things done, to make you do things against your wish, but things that will not fulfill your anything, like it will not help you, that would help them. That is something. And people also assume that you major challenge to overcome. Literally, you guys, you, since you are a very meticulous, you are like a Eight of Pentacles kind of energy. A lot of you, Eight of Wills, Eight of Pentacles, are a workaholic. Like, you are known for your work ethics, because people just assume that this is a person who, it's because of their impeccable work ethics that they have been able to overcome this such a big mountain of challenges. You had a big mountain of challenges that you had to overcome in your life to reach the success that you have. So people just assume that this is a person, it's because of their greed, focus, target oriented mindset and workaholism that they have been able to succeed. That valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. Literally, I'm seeing you having a lot of peace, a lot of personal strength. You guys are those people who have a lot of personal strength. You are very, like, emotionally, internally, you are extremely gritty, very strong. Like you have the capability of handling life like a boss. You have that in you. That's what people assume. I'm seeing looks wise, mostly you guys have like beautiful eyes, large eyes, very strong nose, sharp nose, having a sharp bend like a peacock, like a parrot's beak for some of you, or a sharp nose, which shows a very analytical mind, angular jawbones, high cheekbones. You also look pretty mature, not old, but pretty sorted and mature for your age. And some of you guys are also reverse aging. A lot of Capricorns, Virgo, Taurus, Geminis. These are the signs for Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm seeing. I'm just fumbling a little bit. I'm so sorry. All right, guys. Up until now, if you like my content, guys, please hit the like button. Share and subscribe, guys, and comment as well. Please, if you like my content, please support my channel. It means the world to me. Literally, it does mean the world to me. The ocean, I'm seeing like you are a very deep persona. A lot of you could be Scorpios with this, Pisces and Scorpios as well. You could be very good writers. Very good writers and authors and content writers, poets can. All right, so the next one is the poet for you. First of all, with the ocean card, you are a very deep persona. You are also, you're very, like, your power is unmatchable. As they say, To step into its salty water is to step into the unknown. Like you have a lot of unexplored side to your persona, and that is something that makes you very, very mysterious, and people find it very mysterious. Now, the poet, you know what? You are a person who is a clairvoyant, is a very wise, psychic kind of a person, somebody who is a truth seeker. A lot of you could actually be a poet, might not be a professional one, of course, but on the side. Also, what I'm seeing is like you are a truth seeker, somebody who seeks out the truth, who finds out the truth from the dark alleys and corners of life and bring it to the light for others to see, others to witness. A lot of you could also be researchers. You bring things, a detective, a researcher, an explorator of some sort, somebody, cave exploration. You bring out the truth for others to see, researchers and PhDs and like very highly academically blessed and intellectual professionals. That's what people assume about you. This is a person who could make a very good researcher. A shapeshifter, somebody, with a shapeshifter also there is a concept of like duality. There is a concept of illusion, almost like the devil-like concept of tarot, where you are vibrant, very adaptive, very humorous, very much a lover of cinema and theater on the surface. But there are different layers to you. More complex story is being written beneath the surface. So there is like you could be a very vibrant persona on the surface, but a very deep thinking persona on the inside, which very few people have an access to. Very few people actually know who you truly are at a deeper level. A Scorpio for sure can be seen. The Hierophant, tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. Yeah, a lot of you are very out of the box thinkers. You love to literally dwell in the realm of ideas. You are somebody who loves that freedom of thought, and exploration is something that you really, really appreciate about life in general. Ace of Cups. Do you feel that in your heart? That's potential, dear. I'm seeing people literally assume that you are a person who is very eccentric, out of the box, and you have a lot of potential. Somebody who is Ace of Cups is very out of the box, creative thinker. The rasas overflow in you. So a lot of creative people, crafty people, musicians, writers, authors, researchers who love to dwell in the realm of ideas can be seen. The Sun card, you are a successful person, a very, very successful person. I'm seeing like people assume that this is a person for whom success is a necessity, success is a must. Alright, Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. You are also a person who is very smart, who is very intelligent, who is very erudite. What I'm saying is you guys are one of those people who are very capable of making opportunities out of adversity. When life throws lemons, you make a lemonade out of it. Instead, you do not believe in sitting there crying, cribbing, complaining. You instead believe in living your life with an attitude of gratitude. You believe in living your life to the fullest. The Temperance card, typically, okay, isn't it? Okay, that's Hierophant for you. Okay, you are a person who is like a teacher. You have been through the sea of life and have collected your experiences, and now you are disseminating those experiences amongst those who are interested. A lot of you could be psychic mediums, could be spiritual teachers, spiritual healers. Some of you could also be counselors, psychologists. Nine of Cups, live in a constant state of gratitude. Yes, yes. You are somebody who constantly lives with an attitude of gratitude, because you know what? We tend to cry and grieve over smaller things. There are people around the globe, there are kids across the globe who are literally dying without food, right? And what are we thinking about? How can I get the latest iPhone version, right? How can I afford that? How can I afford that latest stuff? I'm just giving an example. Most of us think in that way. I'm not calling you out. I'm not like, I'm almost feeling like me being called out. But the thing is, what you feel is you are a person who believes in living your, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just moved the camera a little. You know, you believe in living your life with an attitude of gratitude. That's what I'm seeing. Three of Cups come together with a coven. Literally, what I'm seeing is you believe in living your life to the fullest. You are a person, I'm seeing you guys celebrating the milestone, whether big or small. Like, you have a heartfelt desire of celebrating all the milestones in your life. Seven of Swords, you are a person who is also, people assume that you are a person who literally, you look at life like a chess game. You are a very calculating person. That is another thing that people assume, that this is a person who is very, very calculating. Somebody, you know, you believe literally, you know what? Opportunity comes, the good luck comes to those who have prepared relentlessly and have waited for their opportunities, because life gives chances to everybody. It's just you'll have to be prepared for it. Now, Emperor, being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. The Emperor, I'm seeing you are a person who is an authority figure. Like, you know what? You have reached a position in your life, but what people do not realize is you had to become a very responsible person even as a kid to reach the position. You know, the guy or the girl who tops the class, they don't go out and do all the things. They have to sacrifice a lot to reach wherever they have. This is exactly what people assume, that this is a person who have sacrificed a lot to reach the position of power, to reach the position of wealth, status. They had to sacrifice a lot. You guys have sacrificed a lot. Now the World, yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. You guys, like, people literally see you as a success story. You have already succeeded and you guys are today celebrating life. Queen of Cups, people also assume that you are somebody who is emotionally very mature. You are a very mature person who has been through the darker alleys of life and have become seasoned. It's time to take action. Aries can be significant for a lot of you. You know, you are very driven and action oriented. Some people say that they would do this, that and the other. You do it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Taurus. Okay, Taurus can also be significant. You're a person who dreams with the eyes wide open. You don't close your eyes. You keep your eyes wide open while dreaming, while sleeping, so that you can turn your dreams into a reality faster. Take time to reflect. You know, self-reflection is something that comes to you very naturally. You are a very, it shows how mature you are. In spite of going places, you're still a very self-reflecting, humble, ethical kind of a person. That's what people assume. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. You are a person, people assume that you are a very resourceful person. You are the person, you are the go-to person when people are in danger, people are going through difficult situations. You are the go-to person because people know that you are the one who can help them, who can pull them out of difficulty. Slow down and celebrate yourself. People realize that you are a person who believes in self-worth. You believe in the sense of self-respect and self-worth. These are very important attributes for you. Don't doubt your worth. I'm always enough. You are more than enough. People Literally, I'm saying people understand that your sense of self-worth and your self-satisfaction is something that shines through. You can manifest your every wish. Literally, people feel that you are a magic manifester. You have the magical power of manifesting all of your wishes just like that. Alright guys, I hope you have got some clarity regarding what people secretly assume about you. If so, please hit the like button, subscribe and share. Your support, share, comment, everything matters to me so much. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. Let's see, what do people secretly assume about you? The first one is the bow. You are highly thought of. People assume that you are a very high profile person. You have the grace, the poise, the charisma, the looks of being like you look very well put together. People think very highly of you, and a lot of them actually think that you are far superior to them, way out of their league. That's what people secretly assume about you, that you must be having way better options. Actually, people having really good profiles would feel that way about you. You can give an inferiority complex to a lot of people. I'm saying you guys, like even if you're going for grocery shopping, you look, the way in which you dress, you're always very well put together, and the way in which you dress, it makes you look like you'll be going for a gala, like you are a head turner. You go to a restaurant and they automatically give you the best seats no matter what. So a lot of people, actually you're a great arm candy. A lot of people want to be around you, but they feel that they will be inferior. Compliments from an admirer. You have a lot of admirers, like some secret, some not so. Time to act. You are also very driven, very focused about your work. People assume that this is a person who is very much into their work. You are very action oriented. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. You are like an unicorn. People assume that you are a person who is pretty rare. The unicorn is a very rare thing. Also, you are extremely intuitive. That's the assumption. Your intuitions are usually on point. Also, rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. In fact, I'm seeing a lot of you could be a part of the rainbow tribe. Also, what I'm seeing is a lot of you are a believer, it's through your intuition. You have been through a difficult phase and you could come out of it on the other side using your intuition and spirituality, spiritual love. I'm seeing a lot of people wanting to connect with you. They feel that you guys are a part of the soul family. That kind of vibes I'm getting, fraternity kind of vibes I'm getting for a lot of you as well. And people just assume that if they can be with you, people form allies with you because they feel very safe, very protected around you guys. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. People feel that you're a very wise person because you have been through a lot of ups and downs in life, and you guys have grown during those situations. You grew wiser in your situations, in whatever situation your life has thrown you into. All right, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You are a person who is extremely creative. You know what? Wealth. Okay, so what I'm seeing is, with your own creative ideas and with your own intuition, you guys had a fresh start. You went through a lot of ups and downs which left you wiser, but at the end of the day you succeeded. Especially you financially, your venture succeeded and you are being seen as a successful person, especially financially. It is an enabler. Like, you might tell me that finances are not everything, but finances are definitely an enabler, right? Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. You guys have been through, you are one of those people, you are being seen as those people who are very successful problem solvers. The calm, you are a very good strategist. Like, you, no matter how heavy the situation is, how heavy and difficult the challenges are, you quietly do your own calculation. You can think in a very calm manner. You assess the situation and try to smartly and calmly navigate the scenario. That is something that I can see in you. You have a natural leadership quality about you. You walk the talk. You lead by an example. That's what people assume, that this person would make a fantastic leader. Successful outcome to your problems, as I said, very smartly and meticulously. You are a very fine strategist, having a vision like how to move ahead in life. You know how to do that. Yet you are a very humble person. You do all the great work, but with a lot of humility, with a very strong head on your shoulder. The warrior, you are a person who has been the lone warrior, a combative person, somebody who fought their own battles in life and came out as a winner. Somebody who had to wage a lot of wars in order to survive and have learned a lesson in the process. All right, guys, up until now, if you like my content, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe and share and save and share. Guys, if you like my content, please support my channel. Your support would mean the world to me. Trust me, guys, if you like my content, please support my channel. Thank you. All right, the forest. Okay, you are also like a child. I'm seeing a lot of you have, like, you look around yourself with a childlike wonder, like as if you are living in a magical world, very adventure filled, a little bit of fear, a little dose of enchantment, and perhaps sometimes losing your way, but discovering a secret mystical treasure trove in the process. So what I'm seeing is, you guys, like, you are adventure seeking people. You're also somebody, I'm getting a lot of erudition, a lot of erudite intellectual vibes about you. Very absent-minded, into somebody who is lost in their own thoughts, that kind of a person. Somebody who got lost in life but found themselves in the process as well. All right, good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Literally, I'm seeing a lot of people assume that you could be, you give off a very witchy vibe, a good, endearing witchy vibes. At the same time, a lot of you give a very intellectual, erudite vibes. I'm getting somebody walking down the corridor but lost in their own world. That kind of a person you are, wearing glasses, having wavy hair, and you don't really care much about your looks, most of you, but there is this something very carefully careless beauty that you have that is very attractive. People just assume that this person is very effortlessly beautiful. Actually, you are. That's what people assume. Also, you're always very elusive, very much head in the cloud kind of a person. Somebody who has a lot is going on in their mind, thinking deeply on something. You are a deep thinker. Ace of Wands, don't you see how your passion makes you glow? Literally, people literally can see that how passionate you are. A lot of you could be researchers and PhDs, and very, like, you have always been very intellectually blessed people, and you have, like, a lot of you could be like into the STEM subjects, into economics, stuffs which are very, very academic, very intellectual, and also could be like into something which is very bleeding edge, not even cutting edge. Technology is your thing, your type of thing, and people just assume that this person, you have a potential to build something which is really big. With what is going on inside of your head, you have a very fertile brain, if that makes sense. King of Wands, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. What I'm seeing is, you have also got a very vivid imagination, a very deep mind and vivid active mind, and a very vivid imagination, and you are very, very articulate. Shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to see. You know, a lot of you are actually leaders because your mind has a candle. Like, I'm seeing you guys showing that candle light, that inner candle light. You're brightening, like you're putting out your thoughts out in the open and enlightening others in the process. So a lot of you could also be mentors, also be like motivational speakers, also be, as I said, some scientists and researchers, also very good writers. You know, fantasy novels, maybe you have always been a lover of fantasy novels. People assume that you have a very rich, like a very rich, colorful inner world about you, the cozy witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. For you, you believe in embracing each and every morning with new zest and new zeal. You're very zealous about life. That's what I'm seeing. You know, you are a very cerebral kind of a person, very cerebral, very intellectual, is all very high class, poised and cerebral kind of a person. You know, you going out with somebody, you know, what people assume and also realize is, maybe you go out to watch a movie, or maybe you're discussing a book, and then you connect a part of that movie or the book with something else all together, and the kind of connections that you make, that makes people understand how deep your general knowledge is. In general, I'm getting a lot of erudition in you, and whenever you speak, people patiently listen with a lot of awe. A patient witch. Learn to get comfortable sitting still whenever necessary. You are a person who has a sense of calm about them. Like, you are a very calm, like, you know, you are somebody who could be sitting somewhere and lost deeply in their thoughts, and like you could be thinking a million different things, but on the surface you look very calm and composed and quiet. That's what people assume, that this person is thinking a million different things in their head while looking that calm on the surface. Queen of Wands, replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. Yes, this is something that people assume, that you're very quiet, but you are somebody who has managed to cross past that boundary of self-doubt and have now learned to embrace your self-confidence at last. People assume that you are very naturally self-confident, but that has not been the case, I'm hearing. Three of Wands, put yourself out there and you will be rewarded one way or the other. I'm saying literally a lot of you also could be content creators who were not very like confident earlier, but now you guys, it doesn't have to be something like fashion. Maybe you could be running something like a booktube content, maybe something related to your own subject. It could be biology, it could be cryptocurrency, it could be a techie topic. You might think like, oh my goodness, who would watch my topics, who would watch my videos? But suddenly you see that you are getting so many views and you are drop-jawed. That's what I'm seeing in your case. Page of Wands, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. Yes, I'm seeing you, like people just assume that you're also a very hardworking person. You're very passionate about the subject, about your subject, but at the same time you work very hard as well. You're very hardworking and very passionate about your work. Justice, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. You know, you are you have the guts to speak your truth no matter what. You have found yourself by speaking your truth. There was a time when others would shove their truth on you, but today you have learned to speak your own truth, to be your authentic self. That's what people assume, that this is a very justice driven, fair, just person. A lot of you could be related to the law, and you guys could be running something related to law activism, something of that sort, and you could put out content on social media regarding that as well. Four of Wands, family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable. Like you guys are pretty close. Like I'm seeing you guys are pretty close to your family and close friends. You are not a very gregarious person, but you're very close to your family and friends. Birthing a new age. Literally, you're very ahead. A lot of Aquarius I can hear. A lot of Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, yes, Pisces, Capricorn. You're very ahead of your times, thinking very much out of the box. That kind of a person you are. That's what people assume, at least. Walrus, remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Exactly. You are also a very quietly observant and vigilant kind of an individual. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority. You are also, honeybee, you are a very busy person. You always keep yourself very busy, very hardworking, focused. At the same time, you are very compassionate and forgiving in nature. And I'm seeing other people have used your compassion to their advantage earlier. The energy is gaining momentum. You guys are actually getting the recognition that you always deserved. Get grounded. You are also a very grounded, sensitive kind of a person who is highly connected to the nature. You tend to surround yourself with a lot of nature and natural elements in general. Medicine, guardian, be open to healing information. A lot of you are natural healers and doctors and nurses and naturopaths, and you love healing people in general. A lot of you could be spiritual teachers, counselors. You love healing people. Wise one, grow within your current situation. You use your wisdom to pull other people out of their difficult circumstances. That's what people assume. That's what I'm hearing. Escapist, come home to yourself. You are usually people see you as an escapist, like you escape in your dreamland, in the realm of ideas, and that is the best place where you want to be at most of the times. Take yourself out on a date. You are somebody who is very comfortable being on their own, and taking your own self out on a date is something that you do on a regular basis. Like you're very comfortable being your own date and being alone on your own. Alright guys, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation, guys. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean the world to me. So if you like my content, please support my channel. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, pile 3. Let's see, what do people secretly assume about you? Clearly, arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. People feel that you're going places in life. You're very sorted. You're very you know where you're headed towards. You're very clear-headed, very intelligent, very mature, very wise. Ladder, climbing towards success. People feel that you are climbing the ladder of success. You are moving very fast towards success. Flowers, happiness. People also assume that you are in a very happy space in life in general. Star, guaranteed success. People also assume that you are a successful person. A successful person is one who has got your life together. Literally, people feel that you have got your life together. Dog barking, advice from a friend. People also assume that you have got a lot of friends in your life who are at higher position, who are in a situation and position to give you good advices. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. A lot of you are actually, you are in your journey of personal success and personal discovery. People feel that this is a person who is more invested. You are not much interested in other people's lives because you have a lot going on in your own life. Your plate is completely full. That's what people assume. Yes, Beware of greed. People might also assume that you're too success focused, you're too progress focused, like borderline a little bit greedy, like you have a lot of it but you still push yourself for the next best thing. That kind of a mindset, that kind of a attitude that can be seen. Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. A lot of the people assume that you have very good manifestation capabilities, that you tend to manifest your wishes pretty fast, you tend to manifest your wishes pretty easily. Peacock, beware of great pride. Also, people assume that you are very proud of your achievements. Your achievements are a point of great pride for you. Braid, period of prosperity and abundance. You are a person who is going through a period of abundance and prosperity. That's what people assume about you. Remember, this is what the assumptions. Your external manifestation is that of a very sorted, successful person. Kite, vacation. For you, life is like a vacation. That's what I'm seeing. Like people assume, oh, they have got everything, served on their platter. But no. That doesn't happen to anybody in life. Most people have worked. It is the kind of vacation, the kind of easiness that they can see on the surface. You had to work in order to make it that easy, in order to make it look that smooth. The way in which you conduct yourself, you had to work on yourself in order to be the way you are today. But people don't realize it on the surface. They just assume everything was served to you on platter. But that's what life is, right? Anyways, Givel, involvement with the law. A lot of you could be lawyers, advocates, paralegals. That part is seen. Some of you are very good activists. Also, I'm seeing a lot of you have the guts to stand up and speak the truth. You could be a lawyer, you might not be a lawyer, but you have the guts to stand up against discriminations happening around you. Somebody trying to disturb a person, insult a person, bully a person, you tend to stand up. Even if it's not happening to you, you guys still tend to stand up and speak your truth. Even if it's unpopular, even if that comes at a cost of you being trolled, you don't really care much. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. People also assume that you have a lot to hide. Maybe you guys, you have a very close knit of friends and you don't really, mingle with everybody. It's the same way, you only mingle with a very close knit of friends, which makes a lot of people find you very mysterious. They feel that you probably have a lot of secrets to hide. Bird perched, waiting for news package letter. I'm seeing you guys are literally living the time of your life. You are literally living it up. You are literally. You know what? If you like my content up until now, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe and share. Your support, your each and every support means the world to me. Rat, someone walking against you behind your back. You know what? I'm seeing a lot of people also speak behind your back. They plan and plot to bring you down. The storm. You have created a lot of upheaval. You are a heartbreaker. You are being termed as a heartbreaker. I'm seeing some solid Martian energy. People just assume that you must be having a lot of affairs. You must be having a lot of things going on in your favor, especially in your love life. But probably most of you have a very decent, very stable situation, but people just assume a lot of spicy, juicy stuff about you. That's what I'm thinking. But what I'm seeing, a lot of people seem to be very obsessed and clingy, very dark, clingy, obsessed energy around you. I'm seeing. The hunter, you are a person who is extremely focused. Just remember, a hunter cannot afford to go back home without anything in his hand, then he and his family both have to starve to death. Literally, you have the focus of a hunter. Focus, discipline. You are a doer. You do not sit there and think about it. You do it. You just make it happen. Page of Cups. Let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. You know what I'm seeing? That you are a person who has this childlike enchantment about life. You look at everything with the childlike wonder in your eyes, and that is something you approach every single day with a lot of zest and fervor, and you have a lot of life energy in general. 10 of Cups, okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. People literally assume that your life is all about this vacation, all about this picnic, all about smiles and rainbows and friends and holidays. Your life is all about that. That's what people assume. The Sun, give yourself permission to experience joy. You know what I'm seeing? You guys are literally celebrating life. You guys are celebrating life. The Sun typically tells me that you have been you know how to experience joy. You guys are going through a good phase in your life for sure. Broom, this is the Death card. Number 13, tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. Exactly. It's like a rebirth. It's like a spring cleaning that you have done. I'm seeing a lot of you have gotten rid of this toxic energy. It could be toxic people. It could be your addictions. It could be your own negative self-thoughts. It could be your negative self-image, the self-imposed the barriers that you had created for yourself. You have gotten rid of them, and that has created a lot of extra space, and that is something that is giving you the success that you always deserved. You are getting at last. Chariot, you will never get anywhere if you keep standing still. You are extremely progressive in life. You are a person, come what may, if life can't beat me down, you have that kind of, I'm never gonna give up in life. You always, if you can't walk, you try to crawl. If you can't run, you try to walk. You have that mindset that I have to constantly make progress in life. That's what I'm seeing. The Star card, have faith that healing is in the forecast. Literally, I'm seeing a lot of you are literally, you're getting a lot of attention today for the work that you do, but you have also been through a traumatic past, and you have healed yourself, you have unbound yourself, you have cut the karmic cords with your past, and that is something that has helped you in your healing journey. People feel that you are a person, you get a lot of attention, but what they do not realize is the kind of inner work, the kind of diligence you had to show in order to reach the position that you have. The Cozy Witch, take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. What I'm seeing is literally you take each and every single day as a new beginning to a fresher start in life. Okay. This in 5 of Cups, but in reverse. Spill tea is in the end of the world. Literally, you know what? Even if something gets wrong, you still try to get up. You try to deal, whenever there is a heavy dark energy, what I'm saying is you deal with it, you deal with life like a boss. You are somebody who deals with life like a boss, you know what, it's no one else's business, it's my life, I know how to deal with it. You've got that kind of an energy about you for sure. Toxic witches, be cautious of those who make more than they give, who take more than they give. Literally, I'm seeing you have been through some major toxic scenarios, and people realize that this is a person, today they are shining brightly, but there was a point in their lives when they had to let go of a lot of toxic people. I'm seeing a lot of toxic friends and partners and family members who literally did you dirty. From there, you had to restart your life. But you did. and you really progressed. Today, your contributions are considered really valuable. Six of Cups, give yourself the compassion you were never given. Literally, you do that. Like, today you have realized that there was a time when I needed it. The justice and compassion, both of them, what I'm saying is, today you try to stand up and speak against the injustices, because there was a time when nobody was there to speak up for you. You always wish that you had somebody. Likewise, you have been through the tougher alleys, the darker alleys of life, and you have realized that when life gets tough, I mean, things getting when life gets tough, things become very difficult at times, and you have lived through it. So you try to spread that message of compassion and empathy to others as well. Temperance, let go of self-imposed limitation. You are somebody who is like, literally, this is what I'm saying, you guys are blooming. A lot of you are late bloomers because you had a lot of self-imposed limitations on yourself. Maybe I can't do it, maybe what will they feel, what will they say, those kind of things, and you have learned to let go of it. Let them think what they want. I'll do exactly what I feel is right for me. That kind of a mindset I can see. The Lovers card, will you or won't you? The choice is yours. Literally, what I'm seeing is, you guys, a lot of you, I'm also getting the message of self-love. You guys are choosing to love yourself first. You guys are choosing, also I'm seeing a lot of you could be into interfaith relationships, into same-sex relationship and stuff like that, and you were in a closet. You were not confident whether to come out in the open or not, but today you are choosing your own path. Even in case of love, you guys are choosing yourself in general. With this Lovers card, typically a lot of self-love, self-importance can be seen. Walk through your fears, Scorpio, new moon. Scorpio can be significant for a lot of you. You guys are literally walking through your fears. You guys are literally facing your fears head on, and that is something that gives you extra motivation, extra guts, and people can see that journey. Daughters of a mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. Literally, you have created your own way in life. Literally, you guys are self-made people. People assume that this is a person who came from nowhere and have created a life worth living for themselves with their own efforts. Stand your ground. You are a person who knows what their worth is. You have got no problem standing your ground and doing the needful. Be brave and honest. You are also a very brave person, very brave, extremely honest. People assume that this is a person, if people actually want to make allies with you, they want to make friends with you, because they assume that if you are there on their side, then they will feel protected, they will feel safe. Expect a powerful change. People literally assume that there is something more powerful, more like something magnificent is gonna happen to you for sure. Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Literally, I'm seeing you're one of those people who genuinely believes in living their life on their own terms, who does not seek other people's approval at all. Library, take control of your own narrative. Literally, you are one of those people who cannot be controlled by others. You are one of those people who knows, like, people literally realize that we cannot control or gaslight this person. Your potential is endless. Exactly. People also assume that this person has a lot of talent, a lot of potential about them. Alright guys, up until now, if you like my content, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe and share. Your support would mean the world to me. So if you like my content, please support my channel. Thank you. Namaste.